All right, welcome back, boys and girls. We are at our reading table. We are going to get started with our words to know. These are all our words to know that we did for all the lessons that are in our unit. We're completing Unit 5. And so let's go ahead and start with make, play, said, good, she, all, he, and no. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead in my little book and do our big chart. Let me see if I can get some of the glare off. There we go. Alrighty, so we're going to complete these sentences. We're going to complete the sentences using our words to know. So it says, Dad and I blank a pie for Mom. Would I say play or make? That's right. Dad and I make a pie for Mom. Number 2, we will use blank these apples. All or no? All. Good job. We will use all these apples. Next, we hope it tastes blank. Said or good? Right. We hope it tastes good. Last one. Does blank like it? He or she? Of course, she, because it's Mom and she is female, a girl. All right, a great job on those sentences. We are going to move on to our letters. And so our letters for this unit were, trying to make sure these letters are straight. We're doing O. That's our new letter for this. And O makes the ah sound, and our friend Ozzy Octopus helps us to know that sound. We have X with Mr. X-ray, and X makes the x sound that we mostly hear at the end of a word, such as ox, box, or fox. And we have J, Jumping Jill, with the j sound. We also have Edna Elephant with the eh sound. Then we have Hattie Horse with the h sound. And Keely Kangaroo with the k sound. All right, so I'm going to say a few words, and I want you to tell me what the beginning sound is. Let's do the first one. The first one is hammer. Hammer. Which letter has the h sound? That's right. We have Hattie Horse has the h sound. All right, next word, kitten. Kitten. Which sound do you hear in the beginning of the word? Very good. K for K. Next word, egg. Egg. What do we hear in the beginning? That's right, we hear E. Next sound, kite. Kite. What sound do we hear in the beginning? That's right, we hear the K. Last word, hit. Hit. We hear the H. Nice job, boys and girls. You are going to be completing your page 62 in your Journeys book. That will help us to practice our sounds a little bit more. Alrighty, now we're going into blending. I'm going to blend some words, and I want you to give me the word that I'm saying. First word, app. App. If you said nap, you are correct. App. App spells nap. Good job. Next word, up. up. If you said cup, that is correct. K up. K up spells cup. Next word. E n. E n. You said hen. Excellent job. E n. E n is hen. Last word. J g. J g. If you said jug, you're correct. J g. J g spells jug. All right, we're moving on to our quick erase. Alrighty, so I'm going to write a word, we're going to sound it out, then we're going to quick erase the first sound. Here we go. Up. Up spells mop. If we take the M and make it a C, we now have k, op, cop. If I take the C and make an H, we now have op, hop. All right, good job. Next word. I'm going to start with g, g, spells gum. If we change the G to an S, we have some. And if we change the S to H, we have hum. All right, next word. We're going to have ullet. Ullet spells let. If I change the L to N, I have net, net. And if I change the N to S, I have set, set. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now, these next few words, we're going to, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my eraser. We're going to take the first letter off and then give us the sound that we have once we take the first letter off. So we have say, and say. Because remember, when two vowels are together, first one does the talking, so that's why that's A, say. If I take the S off, I have A. All right, my next word is kit. It. So if I take off the K, I now have it. All righty, next word. Fan. If I take off the F, I have an. And last but not least, I have pen. And if I take off the P, I now have N. All right, so when we take off that first letter, what we're left with, we call that a word family. All right? A word family. And that's because when we do the quick erase, that's basically what we're doing, is we're working with word families. So if I put an F here, it's fan. So notice how this never changed. If I change the F to M, it's man. If I change the M to C, it's can. And so that's how we work with a word family. We keep the last two letters because that is what the family has. And then they keep changing the first letter, and all the words rhyme and sound the same because they're all in the same family. Man, can, fan, Dan, right? So I'm going through this process because that is what we're going to be doing with our hats. I will each day give you a word family, and then you in the intention sheet will have to give me two words that are part of the word family. So for example, if I gave you the word and then on your attendance sheet, you would write can and fan. All right. Or you can write man and Dan. Dan is a name, so I'm going to capitalize it. All right. So again, during our hat, or changing our hat, because we've done alphabet, we're going to word family. All right. And each day on my hat, I will have a word family on my hat, which would be 2 letters. And then I'm going to ask you to write 2 words that are part of the word family. All righty. And then I will show you how you will be getting rewards for completing that and completing it correctly, obviously. You'll be getting stars, and I will show you that tomorrow. So let me see. Yes, on today, I am going to have down where I usually have what hat will Miss Jackson wear. I will say today, give me 2 words in this word family, and you'll see what word family I'm using. And then tomorrow, we'll discuss the rewards that will be given for each person that completes that correctly. Alrighty, it'll take us a minute. I'm sure it might be a little bit confusing, but you'll get the hang of it just like you did with the hats. Alrighty, we are going back to our table. We have one more thing to cover. Let me see. Yes. Alrighty, so first we're going to cover exclamations. All right, exclamation is this little guy right here. And it's just a line with a dot. And we use it when we really mean something, or we're screaming something. We're saying it out loud. We're shouting it out. All right. So in this picture, it says the pie is hot. If I just put a period, it would just be the pie is hot. But the person wants you to know probably that they maybe put the pie in their mouth, or they touched it with their finger, and they're like, this pie is hot. All right, so it gives a lot more expression when you use the exclamation point. And this one shows a bowl of spaghetti, and it says spaghetti is good. The spaghetti is so good. And if we use just a period, it would be like spaghetti is so good. But this person really loves spaghetti, so they're saying spaghetti is so good. They really mean it. All right. And our last one, showing carrots, and it says carrots are my favorite snack. And if we just used a period, it would say carrots are my favorite snack. But this person really likes it, and they really mean it. So they're saying carrots are my favorite snack. Gives it a lot more expression. So exclamations are used again when we really mean something or we're shouting something. Alrighty, so here we have sentences that we need to fix. And it says, we love popcorn. So the first thing I see is that the we is not capitalized. So I need to capitalize that. And then, because I really love it, I'm going to say, we love popcorn. We really mean it. We're going to put an exclamation. All right, and then it says, let's break bread. And again, the let's is not capitalized, so we're going to put a capital. Let's bake bread. They really mean it. Let's bake bread. All right, so that's what we know about exclamations. We use it when we really mean something or we are shouting something. And also, we want to make sure that we have capitalization when we use our sentences. And we can end it in a period or we can end it in an exclamation. And we use exclamation when we really mean it or we're shouting. Alrighty. I'm going back to our book. So today we are reading the story Pie in the Sky. I'm going to send you to a video because I don't have the book here with me. And some vocabulary words that we will be looking at are buds, flowers that haven't opened yet. Damp means a little wet. Feast is a very big meal. And finally means after a long time. So you're going to be hearing those words. So today we're just going to listen to the story. And again, we'll listen to it on YouTube. And then tomorrow we will hear the story again. And then we'll answer a bunch of questions with that. All right, so it's time to take a break. Go ahead and take a break with Miss LaBerth. And when you come back, we'll be doing writing.